Have you ever felt emotions you just can't explain, like a restlessness deep inside, or a sudden desire to do something bigger with your life? What if those feelings weren't random at all? What if they were signs from Allah, calling you to rise, to evolve, to step into something greater than you imagined? In this video, we're going to explore 5 powerful emotions that many people experience, but few understand. These emotions are not weaknesses. In fact, they may be sacred signals from your Lord, gently pushing you toward your purpose, your growth, and your next spiritual level. Whether you've been feeling stuck, uninspired, or constantly wondering if there's more to your life, this video is for you. Because when Allah wants to elevate you, He often begins by stirring your heart. Stay with me till the end. You may discover that what you're feeling is not confusion, it's a divine calling. 1. Restlessness. A divine nudge toward growth. Have you ever felt a strange unease, even when everything in your life seems to be going well? You're not depressed, but you're also not fully at peace. That quiet discomfort, restlessness, is often misunderstood. Many try to silence it with distractions, entertainment, or overwork. But in reality, this emotion might be a whisper from Allah, guiding you toward something more meaningful. Restlessness is not always a sign that something is wrong. Sometimes, it's a sign that something greater is waiting for you. It's your fitra, your natural, God-given state, yearning to align with its higher purpose. The soul was not created for comfort zones. It was created to grow, to strive, and to connect deeply with the one who made it. When you ignore this feeling, you may find temporary relief, but the unease will return, stronger each time. Allah uses restlessness as a way to pull His servant closer. It may appear when you've outgrown your current phase, whether it's a job, relationship, habit, or mindset. It signals that your spiritual or personal development is being delayed, and that you're capable of more. This isn't about worldly ambition, it's about spiritual evolution. Allah may be calling you to higher service, more sincerity in worship, or a new level of contribution in your community. Instead of suppressing restlessness, reflect on it. Ask yourself, what is Allah trying to show me? What am I ignoring in my life that needs change? Through this emotion, you may discover doors you never imagined and begin a journey that transforms not just your life, but the lives of others around you. In the end, restlessness is not a problem to fix, it's a message to decode. And the sooner you listen, the faster you'll rise. 2. Discontent with current life. A sign you're meant for more. Discontent often creeps in when life appears stable on the outside but feels empty on the inside. You may have a job, a routine, and even success by society's standards, yet there's a void within, a quiet dissatisfaction that lingers. This isn't ingratitude, it's an inner signal that your soul was created for something deeper. Allah designed the human heart to crave purpose. When your daily life lacks true connection to your higher calling, discontent arises, not to discourage you, but to awaken you. This feeling pushes you to question your path, your values, and the impact you're making. It's Allah's way of showing you that you were not created just to survive, but to serve, to grow, and to reflect His light in a unique way. This discontent becomes more noticeable when you're stuck in repetitive cycles, doing things that don't challenge your soul or bring lasting fulfillment. It may show up as a lack of motivation, emotional burnout, or a sense that something is missing, even when you can't explain what. That missing piece is often a deeper connection with Allah and a life aligned with His guidance. Sometimes, we hold on to jobs, habits, or lifestyles that feel safe but no longer serve our growth. Allah, in His mercy, uses discontent to push us out of those stagnant places. It's His way of encouraging us to rise above surface-level comfort and step into something greater. Perhaps a path of service, leadership, learning, or dua. Instead of fearing this emotion, treat it as a signpost. Ask, what is Allah trying to shift in my life? What do I need to let go of so I can rise into something better? This discomfort may be the doorway to your next spiritual breakthrough. 3. Longing for meaning. Your soul's cry for purpose. There are moments in life when everything around you feels shallow. You may be busy, surrounded by people, or even achieving your goals, yet inside, there's a longing, a deep desire to do something that truly matters. This isn't about chasing attention or success. It's the soul yearning for meaning, significance, and divine alignment. This longing is one of the clearest signs that Allah is calling you to something greater. Your heart feels drawn toward acts that bring lasting value, serving others, spreading knowledge, making a difference in someone's life. You start questioning how you spend your time and whether it's contributing to your akhirah hereafter. This reflection is not random, it is spiritual maturity unfolding within you. Often, this longing begins quietly. A verse of the Quran may hit you deeply. A story of a righteous person may spark something within. A simple act of charity may bring a peace nothing else could. That's when you realize, your soul is hungry not for more of the dunya, but for a life that echoes in eternity. Ignoring this longing leads to a restless and unfulfilled existence. But responding to it opens doors of barakah. Allah places this desire in the hearts of those He wants to elevate. It's an invitation to live with purpose, to rise above mediocrity, and to live a life that reflects divine values, compassion, integrity, and sincerity. If you feel this longing often, take it seriously. Reflect on your strengths, passions, and the needs around you. What can you do for the sake of Allah that leaves an impact? This desire for meaning isn't weakness, it's guidance. Allah doesn't plant this longing in your heart without preparing a path for its fulfillment. All you need to do is respond with trust and action. 4. Fear of wasting potential, a wake-up call from within. One of the most intense emotions a believer can feel is the fear of not living up to their true potential. It's not about comparing yourself to others, it's about sensing that Allah has given you unique talents, insights, or opportunities, and you're not using them fully. This fear, when understood correctly, is not meant to paralyze you. It's meant to awaken you. Every human being is born with a divine purpose. Allah has placed within each soul abilities that, if nurtured, can benefit not only the individual but the entire ummah. When you feel that persistent worry, that you're capable of doing more, being more, giving more, it's often a signal that you're playing too small in life. And that fear is actually mercy, not punishment. Allah does not create in vain. If He gave you a strong intellect, a powerful voice, a compassionate heart, or any form of influence, He intends for you to use it in His path. The fear of wasting your potential is the soul's way of reminding you that your time is limited and your gifts are not guaranteed. You were created to act, to contribute, and to leave a mark, however big or small, for the sake of Allah. Instead of suppressing this fear or running from it, allow it to guide your next steps. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What excuse am I making? Sometimes, the only barrier between who you are and who you can become is your own hesitation. Feeling this fear often is not a flaw. It's a powerful sign that Allah is calling you toward a life of higher responsibility and greater impact. Don't let the fear stop you, let it fuel you. Rise and honor the trust Allah placed in you. 5. Sudden inspiration or passion, a spark from Allah. Have you ever felt a rush of motivation out of nowhere, an idea, a goal, or a mission that suddenly fills your heart with energy and purpose? This isn't always just imagination or coincidence. Often, these unexpected bursts of inspiration are spiritual nudges from Allah, urging you toward a direction He's prepared for you. Inspiration is one of the most subtle yet powerful ways Allah awakens His servants. At times, it comes while you're listening to a lecture, reading Quran, or even sitting in silence. A thought enters your mind and refuses to leave. It excites you, moves you, and pulls at your heart. That's not random. That's a spark. This spark is how Allah opens doors before you even know you're ready. He plants ideas in your heart to test whether you'll ignore them or act on them with sincerity. These passionate impulses are often linked to serving others, starting a beneficial project, learning something transformative, or correcting a wrong in society. They're bigger than you, and that's why they matter. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, taught us that the believer's heart, when sincere, can be guided directly by Allah. That sudden drive you feel might be the beginning of a journey that could transform lives, including your own. But the key is action. Inspiration without action fades. Passion without purpose dies out. So, when you feel that divine spark, don't dismiss it. Write it down. Make dua. Take the first step, even if it's small. Allah would not place a calling in your heart if He didn't also give you the ability to pursue it. If you experience these moments often, know that Allah is drawing you closer to a life of meaning and contribution. It's your soul's invitation to rise. Accept it. If you've been experiencing any of these 5 emotions, Don't ignore them, they might be signs that Allah is guiding you towards something greater. Every emotion has meaning, and when it comes from the depths of your soul, it could be your divine calling. Reflect, make dua, and take the next step with courage and trust in Allah's plan. If this video touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe to Ascend Deen for more soul-awakening reminders rooted in the Quran and Sunnah. Your journey to a higher purpose might begin with a single, heartfelt click.